All right, great timing because 8 days ago, the community that I'm sitting down in right now with the farm behind me, Redfin just named this the hottest community in the United States right now. We are in Angeline, which is in Pasco County, north of Tampa by about 40 minutes. This is crazy. 6,200 acres that this community is going to take place. They're calling it a city in the making, 7,500 single family homes. I spent 7 years selling new construction homes for Pulte Group and operations with David Weekley as well. Today I'm going to get into Angeline and tell you why this city in the making is unlike any community you have seen before.
And yeah, Trenton Miller the realtor found your place, found your door. From the sand to the front porch swing, he's got that welcome home thing.
So within Angeline, you're going to find so much diversity of homes. You got townhomes all the way to 55 plus villas and single family. I think this is going to be a home run for Metro Development and Land O'Lakes and Pasco County overall. I am so excited to show you guys kind of what this community is and hopefully work with you and kind of find what fits for you in this community as well. So really exciting builder lineup as well. Lennar has several different series in here. They have their 55 plus section in the community, which already has the clubhouse open. I'm going to show you kind of a drone tour of that. And they have some single family and villas still available in the active adult section, anywhere from like high 200s to around the 550 range. And then we're looking at D.R. Horton, which is America's #1 builder. They have townhomes in here and single family homes. They're single family composed of Express and their Tradition series. And pricing for that, for the townhomes, high 200s, and then single families go all the way up to about that 600 price point. And then really cool is Dreamfinders, the owner of the Tampa Bay Rays, the new owner, is the owner of Dreamfinders Homes. And they're going to be coming in here offering you those custom options. Think higher end, going to the design center, picking what you want, square footage all the way up to about 4,000 square feet. So really cool builder lineup announced. There should be some future builders coming in here as well, but this community is going to be something really, really special. I'm excited to show it to you. Today, Founder Florida is going to give you your biggest tour yet. Not as many models as some of the places we've been actually, but I think just overall nature, I really want to show this to you guys. So enjoy the tour. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know it can be overwhelming with the amount of information, but this is going to be fun. Stick along, and I think you're going to find some of the stuff I see pretty interesting. All right, guys, we're at D.R. Horton Townhomes right now. First thing we're going to do is explore some model homes with them. Pricing right now for the D.R. Horton Townhomes, high 200s to about 350. Current incentive, they're doing all closing costs paid, plus they have some rate incentives. They have some adjustable rate mortgages, 7-year fixed at 3.875, and then they also have 4.99 30-year fixed. So some really good incentives going on with D.R. Horton right now. Obviously, depending on when you're watching this video, contact me to get the most updated incentives going on, because those can change literally weekly nowadays. So let me turn it around. Let's go look at the Addington first. This one is 1,758 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, plus the loft. For the value in Angeline, really can't beat some of the pricing going on. As you can see, they got the the vinyl floors throughout on the first level. So downstairs, very open kitchen, lots of cabinets, 36-inch cabinets, no crown molding. They have the kind of thinner countertop, but it looks really nice. It's the white quartz. The brown has some good contrasts. Got the Whirlpool appliances. It is electric in this community, not gas in the townhomes, but plenty of space. And again, for $295 to $350, I think you're getting a lot of value with some of these townhomes. And then you do get a nice covered lanai section as well. It's actually pretty big for townhomes. So again, I think one thing to consider, especially if you're looking at these townhomes, you might be comparing these to, renting, depending on your situation. So given where some of these incentives are and rates are, It's worth a conversation just to understand what your total monthly payment would be compared to what you would be renting for. I know the market rates right now, hear a lot of news about in the 6s and 7s, but if you're able to use some of that incentive to get down to that 3.875, 4.99, you can drastically lower your monthly payment. Going into the owner's bedroom here, very good size, king bed in the model here, nice big window in the back, really large walk-in closet. They have the upgraded carpets throughout. They are doing the laminate floors in the bathroom as well, but you got the dual vanity set up, a nice kind of closed off commode and shower upstairs as well. And then we'll head over across. Do have a nice usable loft, so they have it set up with a love seat, kind of a play area. So if you guys have kids, it's definitely a nice spot. Or if you work from home, I've seen people use that for that as well. They have this one set up as an office right now, but this would be a bedroom. This would be carpeted, and you can see kind of the doorway goes into the full bathroom there. That's going to share with this bedroom right here. So kind of cool, kind of similar to like a Jack and Jill situation. But again, for the price, I think this one's going to be a very quick selling floor plan. Right now, kind of what stage they're at in terms of selling, they do have a lot of options that are available now and in the upcoming months. So depending on what your time frame is, we'll be able to match you with what works. So let's go take a look at the next one. All right, this next one we're going to look at, this one's 1673 square feet. This is one of the interior units. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I'm going to put the name up on the screen. You guys try to pronounce it before I do, but I think it's the Valentine. All right, so let's go take a peek at this one. Again, same price point, high 2s to the low 3s. They got the nice floors in here as well, the light oak style. This one has the white cabinets. Very similar layout to the last one, actually. And I think really a lot of the square footage that you're going to feel the difference wise is just the width on the first level. And then the other difference is it has the stairs in the back here. So still you have nice big sliders. You got all block construction in between the walls too, in between the units, which is really nice. And then as we're going upstairs, this is where all the bedrooms are going to be. So not a huge loft space in the interior units. They do have a desk set up right at the top of the stairs. But we'll go to the back here. Nice sized bedroom. You got the dual vanity set up. So this is the primary bedroom. You have the shower unit, no glass door, but it is tile. And then you do have 2 closets in there as well. And then as we go to the other 2 guest bedrooms, upstairs, you'll see we got one right here, which is kind of pretty cool shape because you actually get a really cool desk space over there as well. And then moving to the other bedroom, kind of longer walk into the bedroom and a really nice size guest bedroom. So again, in Angeline, if you want to be in this crazy city of a community, again, Angeline, if you want to be in the crazy city of a community, I think D.R. Horton might be a pretty good fit for you guys. You guys let me know what you think about these townhomes. And again, if you think homeownership is out of reach at the $300 price point, you'd be surprised what your monthly payment might be. So talk to me. Let's talk about it in terms of down payment assistance programs, what it takes to actually buy one of these homes. If you've never bought a home before, I can kind of walk you through that whole process. It's not overwhelming. It's pretty easy once you understand it, but I'm happy to help if you guys need any. And let's go look at some single family homes now. All right, I got a really loud construction behind me, but right now we're about to tour the Elston 2 floor plan with D.R. Horton here in Angeline. So this one's 2,300 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath with a loft. I'm gonna show it to you guys and give you an idea. So the pricing on this one, they have some quick move-ins right now at about $430. So they have the nice laminate floors throughout on the first level. This one's very open downstairs. as you can see. So I really like the flow of this floor plan. There's a lot of cabinets in here as well. They do a good job just picking the options for you. They give basically what everyone would pick anyway at the design center. They got the white countertops, white cabinets, plenty of cabinets in this one. Really nice sized pantry as well that kind of goes all the way across since it is under the stairs. And then on the Express series, you can see they don't give a covered lanai. They do give you a patio outside though. So that might be something where afterwards, if you were hoping to add something on after, that would be an easy option to add. So we'll walk upstairs now. Really well laid out on the first level. The loft on this one's kind of like a favorite of people with this floor plan. As you can see, they have it set up as kind of a nice movie area. Gonna be a good game room for kiddos. You have 2 bedrooms on this side. You got 1 bedroom over here. They got the baseball theme going on. It's kind of cool. Going in this one, they have it set up as a baby room. Both good size guest bedrooms. As we pass the loft, we're gonna go to the other guest bedroom right across the way. It's gonna be a little bit larger than the other 2. And the closet is also going to be good size. They're all gonna share this laundry room, obviously. So you got the laundry room, but what I meant to say was they're all gonna share this dual vanity, full bathroom setup upstairs. And then right to the right of the stairs going up, it's gonna be your owner's bedroom. So you got the king size bed in the model here. We'll pan around. Look at the size of this closet. You even get a window, so pretty neat. They have the wire rack up there, but if you guys were to fully customize that closet, there would be crazy amounts of storage space. Walking into the owner's bathroom now, you got the dual vanity set up, got the enclosed toilet room, and then a full tiled shower there. So Elston 2, gonna be great for families, right? At $430, all closing costs paid, rate incentives. So it's gonna be a very good option for those of you who are looking to get a 2-story with some good square footage. So let's head on to the next. All right, now we're outside of the Lantana. The Lantana is 2,045 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And this is a very, very well laid out floor plan. Outside, they got the nice stone. So compared to the last one we just looked at, this one's in their Tradition series. So it's gonna be a little bit more high-end finishes. You got the side light there. Right off the bat, you can see the higher ceilings in this section versus the Express series. And then a nice normal layout up in the front where you have the bathroom in the middle, and then you have 2 good-sized kids' rooms or guest rooms. Both of them are going to accommodate nice. And then you got tiled shower in the secondary bath, nice quartz countertop on the bathroom. They have the darker laminate floors in this model home here, washing room, and then to the left, this is what they have set up as an office, but this would be considered the 4th bedroom over on this side. Going back into the foyer here, you enter into a very, very nice open kitchen, dining into the gathering room here. I don't know if the camera's doing justice just how big this space feels, but it's a really nice layout. Kind of what I don't think anyone would dislike this floor plan, I guess I would say. It's a very neutral floor plan. It would accommodate a lot of people. Look at the spacing you have in between these cabinets here. That's really nice, especially if you have multiple people in the kitchen at the same time. You have guests over. Really nice if you like to entertain. And then these are gonna have the covered lanai. So you can see there, covered lanai goes all the way across. And remember, in this community, there is so much nature and greenery and trees behind you. I think you're gonna really like a lot of your home site options. As we enter in the owner's bedroom here, you have dual closets set up, one on this side and also one on this side. So you got the his and her closet, you got the dual vanity set up here, and then you do get the tub shower combo. So let me know what you guys think on this. I think the Lantana is great if you're looking for a 1-story, 4-bedroom. But guys, let's go ahead and let's go look at the next builder, Lennar, okay? And you guys know I talk a lot about 55 plus. I used to sell an active adult with Del Webb for 7 years, so that's kind of like one of my niches that I enjoy the most. And Lennar actually has the Medley Club in their 55 and over community. It's already open. It opened in 2024. It's a 12,000 square foot clubhouse specifically for the 55 plus community. I'll tell you what's inside. There's a state-of-the-art fitness center, yoga studio, there's on-site cafe and bar, there's a social gathering room for cards, billiards, games, resort-style outdoor pool, plus a separate lap pool. And then there's shuffleboard, there's an outdoor bar, there's bocce courts, and multiple pickleball courts. Hey guys, we're looking at the McInness floor plan. This is with Lennar. This one's 3230 square feet. It is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. So we're gonna give you the full tour here. Remember, at Lennar, everything's included. That's kind of their tagline, so it's really easy to kind of understand what you're getting with the price. I will attach the price of this one as we're going through. But right off the bat, you get that double high ceiling feel here. Very open gathering room space. Kitchen's very well laid out. They have some nice touches in here. So obviously they have the gourmet kitchen that you can see with the built-in stovetop. They have the 42-inch cabinets also with the crown on top, which is really nice for the finishing aspect. Really nice square stainless steel sink, pull-out handle for the faucet, and then just a functional floor plan to say the least. Lots of windows. Blinds are included on all the windows, not on the sliders. And then you'll see a nice cover lanai space in this floor plan as well. So in terms of the square footage, really well laid out. Downstairs you have this extra bedroom and full bath that they're kind of just using as an office area. And here's the bathroom there as well. So as we continue to go to the upstairs here, you do have a half bathroom right at the base of the stairs, and then we'll kind of take a peek at the upstairs here. So huge loft area on this floor plan. Pretty cool. They did the wet bar area up here as well with the wine fridge. So really cool for entertaining. We'll head over here this way. You can see right outside the master is the laundry room. Huge owner's bedroom, enough to fit literally another living room up here. Got the tray ceiling in here as well. Let me show you, pan you on that. Nice touch. As we're going into the bathroom upstairs, you have the standalone tub option. You have one vanity there, one vanity on the other side, and you have a massive all glass shower over here. And then the enclosed toilet as well. And then that leads into your oversized closet on the right through the master bathroom. So not playing around with this bedroom upstairs, that is for sure. I like how it's tucked away, basically the whole half of the home. In the back there is the owner's bedroom. We'll head over to the guest slash kiddos bedrooms. It also connects to the laundry room on this side. And then you have one full bedroom right here. You have a full bathroom with dual vanities, enclosed toilet, and shower in case someone needs to use the sink while someone's showering. Nice sized bedroom here with a walk-in closet. Also, I don't know if you guys see this, but travel fund. I need to get one of those. I need to do some more traveling this year. And then we'll go into what is set up as the kids' bedroom. This one's cool too because it actually has a full ensuite bathroom. So there actually is 3 full bathrooms upstairs. And then one of those bathrooms, 2 rooms will split. But man, who is this floor plan good for? For those of you who are looking for a lot of square footage, some really nice finishes, I think Lennar nailed it with this one. It's got a really good feel. If you guys want to tour this with me, just let me know. Again, I worked for the industry for 7 years. I know all the ins and outs of buying and selling within this community. If you guys need anything, reach out and we'll go from there. On to the next. All right, so another really cool builder out here in Angeline is Dreamfinder Homes. You guys probably know him because the owner, Patrick Zalupski, actually just bought the Tampa Bay Rays. And so they're kind of moving their whole operation over to the Tampa section and really trying to make a footprint in this market. What is Dreamfinders Homes? If you're not familiar with it, think of it as a kind of like higher end Pulte homes, if you will. They do a lot of custom options. They're going to give you a lot more flexibility at the design center. In this community specifically, right, you're competing against D.R. Horton and Lennar. Obviously, not many options with those builders. Dreamfinders Homes is going to be your solution if you're looking to customize in Angeline right now. So just to give you an example, some of their quick move-in homes, 3,500 square feet, you're looking at $599, $990 plus $15,000 in closing costs plus rate incentives. That's on stuff that's a quick move-in. If you're looking to build right now, their incentives are really good as well. Half off the lot premium and $20,000 towards design center to pick whatever you want. The sales rep was kind of telling me that their average options in terms of design is usually in that 40 to 75 range if you're going crazy on the high end. So again, when you're looking at D.R. Horton and Lennar pricing, that's going to be all-in pricing that you're seeing online. When you see quick move-ins at Dreamfinders Homes, that's going to be all-in pricing. But if you're looking at just the base price, that's not going to include the options and the lot. So we'll go through, I want to show you guys because I think this gives people a really good option as they're going through. We're going to start with the Boca 2 here. So the Boca 2, let me just give you the square footage. All right, so the Boca 2 with the bonus room is 3,278 square feet. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath with the 3-car garage. Obviously, they're using this as a sales center, but the garage would be right there. Really nice exterior, huge front craftsman style porch. You got the double doors, which is always a nice feature. And then as you're walking in, you have the flex space turned into an office up at the front with the double glass doors. If you wanted to get those solid, obviously you can get those solid as well. You have a nice dining room space, so you got the formal dining. And then as we walk into the middle of the home, you're going to see a really, really nice open layout, gourmet kitchen. Look at the size of this island. You have the built-in stovetop, KitchenAid appliances, 42-inch soft close cabinets, really nice quartz countertops. Got the nice herringbone backsplash, KitchenAid refrigerator. So, I mean, right off the bat, you're going to see the difference between the Lennar and D.R. Horton versus Dreamfinders in terms of the finishes. You know, you can feel the finishes a little bit different. You got the cabinets. Let's see, yeah, they have the full sink in here as well. So definitely more options. You got the nice little cafe space here as well. Open gathering room. One thing I love in this floor plan is when you come off the lanai here, you have this entire game room, workout area, bonus room right off here. So think about this. If you were to do a pool outside, you can come right in here, kind of make it like a pool lounge area, and you have the bathroom right here as well. So really cool feature there. You got the 3 large sliding glass doors. We're going to step outside because I want to show you the size of this covered lanai, and I think it's important to see this. Look how big it is out here, and then it actually wraps around on both sides of the home as well. And so if you were to do a pool, you'd have plenty of space in the back to do the pool, but then you also just get this massive covered space, which is already going to be there, which is super nice that you don't have to add that on as you're going through. Now I'm going to kind of work my way back over to the front here to show you a guest bedroom over here. Definitely bigger bedrooms than was at D.R. Horton and Lennar. So nice guest bedrooms. They're going to share that full bath there. And then as we're walking over, the owner's bedroom is going to be on the first level here. It's got double doors into the owner's bedroom. Very large king size bed. You got the chair over there. Nice dresser setup. And we walk into here, you have the marble look tile, the freestanding tub, the large glass shower door, and then you got the dual vanity set up as well with the makeup area if you want to put a chair there. And then going into the owner's closet, really good sized closet, and it actually wraps all the way around. So very nice layout. Now, one of the cool things about this floor plan is because it's the bonus, you get that room upstairs with the loft. So I'm going to kind of walk you up and show you that. They did the vinyl stair treads as well, which is a nice touch. So look how large this room is upstairs. They have it set up as kind of like a second master area. But I've seen people make this just like a game room loft area. You got the nice closet space here, and then you go into a full bathroom upstairs. So really great floor plan if you guys have guests over a lot, big family. This floor plan is going to fit it. And because Dreamfinders allows you to go to the design center, you're going to be able to pick your finishes, which is unique in Angeline right now. All right, let's go look at the next one. All right, let me do a quick segment on schools because I know that's going to mean a lot to you guys. So the big one is Angeline Academy of Innovation. This is a public STEM magnet school, and it's grades 6 through 12. Pasco County built it specifically for this community. It opened up in August of 2023, and it has a brand new facility. It's STEM-focused curriculum, science, technology, engineering, math, the works. Your kids can literally walk to a top-tier magnet STEM school right in the community. On the other side of the community, there's Angeline Country Day. It opened up in August of 2025, and that's a private K through 5 school. It's actually right behind me, and it's also walkable right in the community. There is a future K through 5 public school and a pre-K that are also on the master plan. So if you're buying here in a family, there's a real path for someone to go from preschool all the way through high school right within Angeline itself. But don't get overwhelmed by that. I have a matching tool that I can use to show you exactly what schools are zoned depending on where in the community you're going to move into. And I'll give you all the private options. I'll give you all the public options, all the magnet school options, all of that. So if you set up a buyer consultation, we can fully go into depth on that to see where your kids are going to fit if you move into this community. All right, I need to go into more depth about this Moffitt Cancer Research Center because it's incredible. And it's the single entire reason Angeline is going to outperform every single other community in this corridor in the next 20 years. Let me explain why. So this Moffitt Cancer Center, it's only one of 57 Cancer Institute designated comprehensive cancer centers in America. They're building a 775-acre research and treatment campus right inside Angeline. To put that in perspective, 775 acres, that is bigger than the entire Tampa, the entire city of Tampa. It's also bigger than Disneyland, and it's also bigger than St. Pete. So when we're talking sheer size, this campus is going to be insane. But obviously it's going to take some time to build the entire campus, but here's why it matters right now and not just 10 years from now as well. On January 26th of this year, just a few months ago, they opened the Speros Outpatient Center, and it's 120,000 square feet, and they're treating patients today. And they just introduced this week the proton therapy. Proton therapy, if you're not familiar, it's a different way of attacking tumors other than just using radiation. Radiation kind of just kills everything in its way, where proton is able to kind of attack that tumor in a more efficient way where it just gets the cancerous cells and tries to minimize the damage of all the other cells. So this is just crazy. It's the Richard M. Scholl's Family Foundation Proton Therapy. It is officially open, and it's Tampa Bay's first proton therapy center in the entire region. So this is really, really crazy. This technology actually came from Belgium, and it's just a feat that Tampa is going to have this in its region. And in October, the Discovery and Innovation Center, that will finally open. That's going to be 250,000 square feet, and that's going to be purely research space. So pretty cool. They're going to have drug discovery, bioengineering, cell and gene therapy, tumor microenvironments, And that's where kind of that long-term economic vision of this entire community is going to take place. So why does it matter for you as a home buyer though? Well, most master plan communities are just bedrooms, builders, amenities. You drive 45 minutes to work, you drive 45 minutes home. Well, Angeline isn't going to be like that, all right? So this entire complex is supposed to generate about 11,000 jobs for Angeline, specifically right in the community. We're talking PhD researchers, oncologists, biotech engineers, clinical trial coordinators, you name it. What does that do? Well, I don't know if you know this, but those jobs also bring in, decent salaries. Decent salaries mean people can afford homes, and who wouldn't want to live right next to work in this beautiful community? It's going to help with your property values over time. And yeah, I mean, most communities just don't even have anything that's quite like this. They might have a small hospital being built nearby, but not this innovation center. Now, another cool thing that's coming from the county is there's a regional park and trails coming on the west end of this community. That's going to be miles of trails and scenic pathways throughout the community, and it connects the regional trail system and all of the natural preserves in the area. There's going to be sports fields, boardwalks, campsites, picnic areas, and overlooks all around a 131-acre lake. This community just feels different when it comes to nature. The amount of trees they kept is just impressive. And then a couple years from now, there's also going to be a lagoon. If this wouldn't be a metro development unless they're bringing a lagoon in. So acres of clear blue water and white sandy beaches are going to be right here in the community. There's going to be a swim up bar, floating obstacles, paddle boards, and kayaking, and much more. Think Epperson Lagoon, think Sea Air, think Murata. These are what this community is going to model themselves after. Except just on a more broader scale, just on the sheer size. And then obviously, even before the lagoon's going to be built, they're actually going to build a city center right in the heart of Angeline. That's going to have a potential 4 million square feet of office, dining, and entertainment. So an additional 2 million square feet of future commercial coming after that as well. I don't know how to put it lightly, but this is not just a new home community. This is a city in the making. So this video wasn't exactly easy to make because I'm not describing a 500 lot community. I'm describing an entire city here. I had to try it. We went to Wild Time, which is the restaurant that's literally farm to table. And you can see the drone shots of the farm right behind me. And the farm's literally right behind me. We're actually sitting right there. Of the Wild Time restaurant and market. It's actually right in the Welcome Center. It's really cool. I actually got a Caesar salad, got some sparkling water. We're ready to go here. This is a big community. I'm tired after this tour. This was one of the longer tours, but you got to understand, 7,500 homes, multiple schools within the community, miles and miles of trails. 38% of all the acreage in this entire community is going to be kept and preserved. I don't know if that can be stated enough how awesome that is for a community to actually embrace the Florida nature. I usually walk into a lot of these communities and most of them have kind of the same feel where they just kind of clear out all the land. They keep some conservation areas and the rest just kind of gets burned down and they put up the newer small trees. This community doesn't feel like that. I almost feel like I'm in North Carolina or the hills in Georgia. There's just pine, there's trees everywhere. Oak trees, beautiful greenery. This community really embodies what it means to protect Florida's natural wildlife and build another community at the same time.